In the spring of 1994, as part of my training to become a psychoanalyst, I applied for a clinical internship in one of the last remaining 19th-century mental hospitals in New England, here called the Wingfield Asylum for the Insane. This was not a typical route into the profession, but I had some very specific reasons for wanting to do it. As it happened, I had been analyzed, trained, and supervised by clinicians who had all worked with patients suffering from the uncanny condition known as schizophrenia, and were devoted to understanding this most devastating form of mental illness. I thought that I might be well suited to this kind of work, given my eclectic background in academic philosophy and the world of contemporary art. I had recently immersed myself in the origin myths and religious life of tribal peoples, particularly those of Aboriginal Australia and New Guinea. I had a fascination with people living in realms of subjective experience, other realities, radically different from my own. Instead of feeling threatened, horrified, appalled, or helpless in the face of those who had truly lost their minds, the prospect seemed to me a great privilege, an opportunity to explore the human psyche in some of its most extreme and enigmatic states of disorder. I was fortunate in that the director of psychology at Wingfield, Dr. Harold Hartman, had also been trained as a psychoanalyst. This made him especially sympathetic to my wish to be allowed to sit with chronically ill patients and just listen to them talk. I wanted to understand what was going on in their minds, and in accordance with the fundamental premise of psychoanalysis, I believed that the best way of doing that was to let the patient speak freely and at length, without imposing any preconceived agenda of my own. Dr. Hartman liked my background in art and the humanities, as well as the special emphasis in my training on working with schizophrenic patients. He told me that when he first came to Wingfield many years ago, that was just what he did. Sat himself down in every single ward in the hospital and let the patients make themselves known to him, or not, each in their own way.